Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Toolbox Talks. We're going to make this one short and sweet, right down to the point. I've been looking for the best budget LED pen light for EDC carry that there is on the market. So anything that's sub $30. My current go-to is this option from Lightsol. It's 300 lumens, which I have the old version. I think it's rated at 250 lumens. But the new packaging on this one claims 300 lumens. It runs on 2 AAA batteries, 75 lumens on low mode, drop tested to 1 meter, IPX4, water resistant, has a 426 foot beam, and a steel pocket clip. I'll give you a look at the back of the packaging. On the Lightsol, it's just mainly instructions how to change batteries, which is pretty common sense, straightforward. One good thing about the Braun is it's rechargeable by USB-C. While I'm charging this light up, I will do a test and see if it's fast charge capable. I don't think it will be because it was packaged with a USB-A to USB-C cable. If it was C to C, I would tend to think it would be more in line with fast charging capabilities, but we will test that theory out to see, and I will let you know. So without any further ado, let me get this thing out of the packaging. I'll get a charge on it, and we'll put them head to head, and let's see if the Braun can knock off the Lightsol. Stay tuned, y'all. One thing I would like to take note of before we get this test started is the Lightsol is available from O'Reilly's for $9.99 with a lifetime warranty. The Braun 450 lumen light is available from Harbor Freight, of course, but you only get a 90-day warranty with a price tag of $19.99. So double the price, less warranty. Is the extra 150 lumens worth it with the rechargeable battery? We're going to test that and find out. Before we get started, I'll be up front with y'all. 2 days into this test, the Braun had to be warrantied out for a faulty battery and or switch. I don't know what the problem was. I was doing a runtime test on it after it had been fully charged, and it didn't make it 10 minutes into the runtime test before it started fading away. The light started flickering out. So I went to cycle it through its modes, and the tail cap switch did not seem to want to work. So just full transparency, I warranted that out. So I've been carrying this Braun in my pocket for about a week and a half now, testing it out, putting it through the ringer, and we're going to get right into it. Starting with the design of the Braun, it has a slightly longer and thicker shape, coming in at almost 6.5 inches compared to the Lightsol that comes in just over 5 inches. So if pocket space is a premium, that's something you might want to take into consideration. Keep in mind that these lights are not zoomed out, so they will get a little bit longer than that. Fully zoomed out, they both gain about a 1/4 inch in length, so that's another thing to keep in mind if pocket space is a premium. When it comes to pocket clip design, I think the LA takes the cake on this one because their clip is designed to be removable. You can pop it off this light. It's kind of difficult to do it. It doesn't come off very easy, but by being able to pry that light off, you can bend this clip back on itself. Therefore, it makes the retention tighter in your pocket, and it's not as easy to lose it. You can see how tight that clip is compared to the Braun, which is a longer clip, but it's captured by this tail cap. It does rotate around the barrel of the light, but there's no way to get the clip off to be able to tune it. Out of the package, it's a very weak clip. I've had this thing fall out of my pocket a couple times already driving down the road. So the instructions say that this tail cap is removable to replace the battery inside of there, but I tried to remove that and it doesn't seem to want to come off. So I don't know exactly how true that is or not, but when it comes down to pocket clip design, I prefer these ones that you can pop off. That way you can tune them up, make them a little bit tighter. When it comes to tail cap switches, both of them have a very similar design, although this one does have a high vis green on it. They both have a high and low feature, and they seem about the same quality. When it comes to zoom features on these lights, the Braun features a twist to zoom function to pinpoint the light, compared to the LA, which has a slide to zoom function. That's just personal preference, y'all. I do like, if you use this in like spotlight mode a lot, you can leave this one zoomed out without it retracting in your pocket, compared to the LA. If you have it zoomed out and then you go to insert it back in your pocket, most of the time it's going to go back to flood mode. Now when it comes to brightness, the Braun claims 450 lumens, and this is the old version of the Lite-Sol, which claimed on the old packaging 250 lumens. But according to their new packaging, this is a 300 lumen light. So let me shut the lights off here and I'll give you a short demonstration of what they can do. It's going to be kind of hard to tell on camera. I hope this don't cause too much flicker. I got the light shut off, but I got a window in the shop here and it's letting some light in, but we'll give you a side-by-side demonstration of both of these. On the left there's going to be the Lite-Sol, on the right it's going to be the Braun. So this is the Lite-Sol in low mode. And then the high mode for the Lite-Sol. Both of the lights are going to be tested in flood function, like fully zoomed out. And now for the Braun. That's the low mode for the Braun. And then the high, 450 lumen. Side by side. The Lite-Sol on the left, the Braun on the right, both of them in high mode. Both very capable lights. Next we're going to talk about battery life and features. As far as the Braun, it is a rechargeable light, which is going to save you money in the long run. You don't have to waste money on throwing away batteries. But the downside of that is when the light is dead, there will be a recharge time. And the light is charged by USB-C, which is conveniently kept waterproof by this aluminum sleeve and O-ring. I like that feature, and it's USB-C rechargeable. And I did test it with multiple fast charging blocks, a 20 watt and a 60 watt. It did work. The light did charge with those blocks, but I'm not sure if it was taking advantage of the fast charging features or not, but they do work with those blocks. The Lite-Sol, on the other hand, runs on 2 AAA batteries. Now that will cost you more in the long run, but the advantage of that is if the light's dead, you can just throw in a new battery and keep on running. You don't have to worry about a recharge time. Now let's talk price and warranty. The Braun light comes in at $19.99. Of course, it's available from Harbor Freight with a 90-day warranty, while the Lite-Sol is available from O'Reilly's for $9.99, but it features a lifetime warranty. So that's something to take into consideration. The Braun is double the price, but it has a very short warranty on it. And as I stated earlier in the video, 2 days into this test, I had to warranty the Braun out. So if you want maximum brightness and rechargeable battery, then the Braun is a better choice. But if you prefer the cheaper option with replaceable batteries and a lifetime warranty, then go with the Lite-Sol. Which one would you choose? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. And if you'd like a chance to win this pocket light from Lite-Sol, simply subscribe to this channel, leave a comment below. Once this video hits 1,000 views, a winner will be chosen at random.